Screed Saver Boss 240. When it comes to supplying, spreading, and laying large quantities of concrete mix, a screed is indispensable. But standard models are usually really bulky and pretty clumsy. The machine you see on your screens is compact and maneuverable, which makes it stand out from the rest. This is the Screed Saver Boss 240. It's manufactured by the American company Lickchine, which describes it as the most innovative and powerful screed in the world. It delivers an impressive 57 horsepower. The working length is just over 4 meters, while the boom extends for 5.5 meters. All these features allow the Screed Saver Boss 240 to achieve an impressive performance rate up to 929 square meters per hour. The Screed Saver Boss 240 overcomes obstacles with ease thanks to the hydraulic parallel side shifting system. The upper boom frame and the lower drive frame spin 360 degrees using a patented system. The relatively low weight of 3.4 tons, as well as the compact size, facilitate the transportation process from one object to another. Hadrian X. Luckily, the times when people had to sacrifice their health while working on construction sites are gradually becoming a thing of the past. Did you know that the weight of the blocks used for construction varies greatly? It ranges from 4 to almost 30 kilograms per unit. Now imagine the impact this can have on a person that lifts blocks all day long, carrying them from place to place. For this reason, Hadrian X, developed by Australian engineers at the FBR, is a revolutionary invention. You're looking at a unique building robot that can literally take on the toughest part of the job. It's mounted on a standard truck, then lifts the concrete blocks on its own and places them in the right place. Dynamic stabilization technology is responsible for the outstanding precision during operation. Hadrian X measures movement caused by wind, vibration, and inertia. Using advanced algorithms, it counteracts all of these factors. Special blocks have been developed especially for Hadrian X. They're larger and sturdier than usual, which speeds up the process and reduces costs. Before the robot can start working, a 3D model of the building is loaded into its memory. The smart system estimates its dimensions and then calculates the size and future location of each brick. That's how the robot independently stacks about 200 blocks every hour. This means that it can build a one-story building in 2 days, while human workers have to work for weeks to achieve the same result. V-shaped bucket. Not many people know that an excavator is a versatile, multifunctional machine, suitable for a variety of projects and tasks. It all depends on the attachment installed on the boom. Right now, for example, you are seeing a V-bucket. This equipment is ideal to dig trenches. However, it's not suitable for any trench. A V-bucket is used when the trench has to be V-shaped. Thus, this piece of equipment is ideal for making roadsides, sewers, and fire breaks. The V-bucket can also be used for cleaning V-shaped ditches. But why is this shape chosen for this purpose? Firstly, the bucket immediately creates a trench of the required shape, and secondly, its inclined sides prevent the soil from crumbling, and consequently accelerate the work. It doesn't matter which excavator is equipped with this bucket, any standard model will do. This video, for example, shows a Japanese medium-sized excavator by Hitachi. Guardian GT. We've already mentioned robotic machines capable of replacing people in the process of carrying different loads. But this doesn't mean that people will not be needed on construction sites in the near future. If you don't believe us, take a look at the Guardian GT, a robotic system developed by American specialists from Sarcos Robotics. It consists of 2 elements. The first is an exoskeleton operated by the user, and the second is a tracked robot capable of performing various tasks with the help of manipulators. The idea is, in fact, quite simple, so simple that it's brilliant. The Guardian GT accurately repeats the movements of the operator, thus giving them superhuman abilities. Each hand is able to lift objects weighing up to 225 kilograms. At the same time, the force is calculated so precisely that even delicate, fragile objects can be handled. In the future, the Guardian GC may become an indispensable assistant on construction sites and warehouses, as well as on remote or dangerous objects. Sure Brick. The next invention we're going to show you today will probably be a breakthrough in the construction world. It is a brick slip system that's much faster and easier to install than a traditional one. The procedure is carried out in 2 short stages. The first step is the installation of special metal rails on the wall. Each rail has a gutter matching the dimensions of the brick perfectly. Thus, when the rails are attached to the wall, you can move on to the next step, inserting the bricks into them. The grooves on the sides guarantee the durable fastening of the cladding material. The advantages of this technology are pretty obvious. Sure Brick eliminates the need to deal with liquid mortar and alignment ropes. The finished surface has the same performance characteristics as any standard wall. CMX 1500 Mini Mix. This piece of equipment is a compact but powerful concrete mixer trailer from the Australian company Southern Tool Plus Equipment. It's an excellent solution for small-scale contractors who don't want to rent large, expensive equipment for concrete mixing. The wheels allow the mixer to be towed from one side to another. Also, it can even mix materials on the move. The manufacturer recommends using the CMX 1500 Mini Mix in hard-to-reach places, where it's impossible to place an ordinary concrete mixer. Pay attention to the conveyor belt. It allows loading materials without resorting to manual labor. The Chupo 9. Now let's talk about machinery designed for interior decoration and repair. Here is an automatic plastering machine of Chinese manufacture. Thanks to it, you don't have to put a layer of plaster on the wall first and then screed it for hours. As you can see, the Chupo 9 is notable for its high speed of work. The resulting surface has no joints and requires minimal correction by the workers. In one go, the whole surface is treated from the floor to the ceiling. The working width is 1 meter. The thickness of the material is adjustable from 5 to 30 millimeters. The working height of Chupo 9 is adjustable as well, which is also an advantage. Perfect block. The last invention we want to discuss is designed to slightly improve the ecological situation of the planet, or at least delay its deterioration a little bit. Some experts already call the perfect block the best product of 2020. So what is it? At first glance, you're looking at the most common concrete construction block, but in fact, perfect blocks are made 100% from construction waste. They're cast from a mixture of post-consumer EPS, Portland cement, water, and proprietary additives. Such blocks not only save the planet from waste, but also reduce construction costs. At the same time, they're fireproof and resistant to water, wind, cold, heat, pests, and fungi. In other words, they're no worse than ordinary blocks.